you told us you're transitioning into software development. Is that correct?
Yes.
Great. So I want to ask you, I want to finish up with this last question here about that, because here in the United States, there's a big conversation around diversity in tech, right? And race in tech. And I'm curious about what that's like in terms of Germany. Like, is that same conversation happening, or is it like less prominent? And you, since you're just breaking into it, have you encountered anything yet, or does it seem like the environment is pretty much racially neutral?
I would say with the German tech scene is having the same issue as the US tech scene. I feel like here, specifically here in Berlin, I think the tech scene is very diverse and open and is trying to find opportunities to recruit people of color, LGBTQ, all different walks of life of people, and there are different programs that support that in Berlin. Even the program that I went through to learn my coding skills. I think this is an issue. I think this is an international issue, to be honest. And you can see it because if you have a homogenous group creating the software, creating these type of systems, and even when you look for icons, when I look for icons, I could barely find any icons that match my complexion or for specific things that I need. I mean, it's getting better, but it's still sometimes a struggle if you want a specific icon. If you have this homogenous group, you're not going to see things from different perspectives and not going to account for all different types of experiences when it comes to user interactions with technology. And I think this is another major reason why there's such a push for diversity with tech, because it pays. I do feel that it's like going back. It's equal with Germany and the U.S. when it comes to diversity and technology.
All right, cool. Wow. Okay, definitely not the answer that I expected, but it's good to hear that. It's good to learn this stuff and realize that what we're going through here isn't isolated to here. You know, there's stuff happening all around the world. And, you know, everybody should recognize that just based on what you said earlier regarding the protests with BLM. Those were worldwide. It was international. So the issue is obviously international, you know. It wasn't just people showing solidarity with the United States, but also with all the black people all around the world. Because I think that maybe for the first time in human history, we're all ready to put this issue to bed, or the majority of us are, you know, and that's a really good sign. That's a reason to be hopeful, you guys. And I hope that you guys got some hope from that. And I hope that you were able to gain a new perspective about race and racism by hearing Avril's story, and maybe a better understanding about the differences between race here in America and in Germany. So, Avril, thank you so much for your perspective and sharing it with us. We really appreciate it.
Anytime. And I have to say, guys, travel. Get out of your comfort zone. Do things that you never think that you can do, because you learn so much about yourself and about the world.
100% agree. I haven't traveled that much myself. I haven't had opportunity to or funding to, but I did take a trip. I did decide to splurge on a trip one time to Tokyo, Japan, and it definitely changed my life and my perspective on things. It was like going to a completely different planet. And I did not understand how that would impact me before I went. And I agree with Avril. It's something that you can't understand unless you go do it. And I do encourage everyone to do so. Thanks for watching. For access to the full-length conversation and all of the 2-hour-long unedited conversations that I've had on race, click the support link in the description below. Thanks for your support, and see you next time.